Good morning and happy Friday. This is Anthony Special with Hawkeye Traders. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Before we jump into today's topic, of course, we just need to disclaim that anything that's shared today is for educational purposes only and information purposes only. Please do not misconstrue anything as financial advice because that is certainly not what it is. So today I want to talk to you about the almighty golden dollar. Uh, you know, Everybody, this is what we trade our time for. We trade our time for money. So let's talk about the dollar index today. I thought that was applicable to our forex traders out there. Seasonality wise, September is not a good month for the dollar. If you're looking at the chart, you can obviously tell that it's been certainly struggling recently. On a macro view here, it looks like the dollar is testing the bottom of the lower channel. And this is long term. This is well over 10 years. This is what we would call a macro view. In a short-term view, we are certainly channeling in the downward direction. The dollar is weakening at the moment. Too much is going on. There's too much uncertainty. To see strength at the moment. The 10-year cycle sells off all month. The 20-year cycle makes a low on September 5th, which is going to be Saturday, then rallies into September 21st, and then sells off into the end of the month, September 27th. The 30-year cycle sells in a range bound with highs between the 4th and the 11th and lows made between the 6th and 17th of September. So there's really no clear decennial correlation this month. There's really not too much going on in that works together in the 10, 20, and 30-year cycle. We have some key turning points: September 4th, which is today, September 14th to the 15th, which ties into the weekly cycle, and also September 28th. As far as open interest goes, the commercials are biased to the short side. The non-commercials are biased to the short side. And the non-reportables are biased to the short side. So taking a look here, I misspoke. My apologies. The commercials are biased to the long side. Although we don't really focus too much on them, the non-commercials are the market makers and the non-reportables are us, the little traders. So really the center column here, the non-commercial, is what's most applicable to what's going on in the market today, and the bias is still certainly to the short side. Let's jump in real quick to the chart here because this tells the whole story. Hawkeye gives us the story. It lays out the entry, it lays out the targets, it lays out what the market's doing, where it's going, and how it's getting from where it was to where it's going to be. We had a clear entry for a short. This was the most ideal entry point back in June. So that was early to midsummer. The short was at 97.631. I picked three targets that I really liked that were all derived from the weekly and monthly charts. 95.141, 93.251, and 92.461. So guys, had you held on through through this ride, there was three very clear targets, that were all objectively made. Hawkeye sent us in the right direction on the entry, and with using the tools between the entry format, the stop following, and then also, using the weekly and monthly charts for supply and demand zones, we were able to determine where to enter and when to exit. Profits profits in the bank at this point. We had three targets out there. If you let one keep running, that's fine. But, if you can get a good entry with three filled targets, nothing's more picture perfect than that. So with that, guys, your limitation is your only, your limitation is only in your imagination. You can be all you want to be. You can be as much or as little as you want to be. You can have as much and as little as you want to be. We all wake up and live, with the same opportunities in life. So, don't allow your imagination to be your limitation. That's the point here. The point here is to, take your life and make it what you want to be. That's my Friday message for you. We're coming into a holiday weekend here. Couple days off. I'm sure people have barbecues lined up and parties, and maybe they're traveling or whatever they're doing. I don't ever want you to take the eye off of knowing that the only limitation is the limitation that you set upon yourself. Guys, with that, if you want to use the system I use, if you want to trade the way I trade, if you want to, produce a six-figure income annually like I do, click the link below. Check out the webinar. These are the tools that I use. This is no fluff and buff that we're going to show you one thing and there's something different. The very tools that you're going to see in the webinar, by clicking the link below, is what I use personally to earn a six-figure year income. When you guys are ready and you want to follow along with me, you can visit me at bigenergyprofits.com. You can see my own link. You can see my own trades as they transpire. Not only can you see them, I will teach you actually how to do them on your own. So guys, enjoy the holiday weekend. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. And I got some special news for you coming out on Monday. We spoke to the higher ups at Hawkeye, and there's a grand gesture coming. So with that being said, make sure you open the video blog on Monday and take a listen, because I got something really exciting to share with you guys. All right, have an awesome weekend, and God bless. Bye bye.